Hello, and thank you for coming to my presentation on 5 key principles of effective leadership. I am Michael Lambert Jr., and this is for my organizational leadership class. Today is January 15th, 2025, and for my University of Maine at Presque Isle. Today, we're going to be exploring leadership principles that have shaped some of the most successful organizations. We'll dive into their strengths and weaknesses, and I'll also share some real world examples to show you how these principles come alive in practice. During this presentation, we will be discussing 5 key principles. Number 1, be clear about your purpose. Number 2, we're going to radiate positive energy. Number 3, we're going to remain accountable. Number 4, we must be authentic. And principle number 5 is transformational leadership. Principle number 1 is be clear about your purpose. When we talk about being clear about purpose, think about Corey Berry at Best Buy. Her ability to connect her personal mission, making things better wherever she goes, with Best Buy's mission has inspired employees and driven success. But purpose must be shared. If leaders and teams don't align on their why, it can lead to disconnection. For example, a nonprofit I once worked with struggled with their director's personal mission, which clashed with the organizational priorities. Principle number 2, we must radiate with positive energy. Now imagine a leader like Jacinda Ardern during the pandemic. Her positive energy wasn't just about staying hopeful, but building trust and showing resilience. But here's the flip side. Positivity can sometimes lead to avoidance of tough realities. I once saw managers so focused on staying upbeat that real issues went unaddressed, creating long-term problems for the team. Principle number 3, we must remain accountable. Johnson & Johnson's response to the Tylenol crisis in 1982 is a textbook case of accountability. They owned their mistake, recalled 31 million bottles, and rebuilt trust. But leaders must strike a balance. If you micromanage or take on too much responsibility, you risk burning out or disempowering your team. Principle number 4, we must be authentic. Hubert Jolly once ended an email to Best Buy employees with, "I love you." That level of authenticity helped him connect deeply with his team, but authenticity requires balance. I've seen leaders overshare, and while it is human, it can sometimes make team members uncomfortable or lead to blurred boundaries. Principle number 5 is transformational leadership. Oh yeah, and here's one more thing. Think about Steve Jobs introducing the iPhone. His vision transformed the tech industry, but transformational leadership isn't just about vision. Over-reliance on charisma can lead to gaps in execution, as I've observed in startups where visionary founders struggled with the day-to-day operations. And that wraps up our 5 principles. In summary, these 5 principles, clarity of purpose, positivity, accountability, authenticity, and transformation, are cornerstones of effective leadership. But leadership is nuanced. It requires adapting these principles to your unique situation and team. By reflecting on and applying these, you can drive meaningful change and inspire those around you. A few references used within this presentation are D2D, Jolly H, and Pathshala. And I'd like to thank you one last time. I am Michael Lambert. This is for my organizational leadership class at University of Maine at Presque Isle. Thank you.